Line.
All right, good morning, everyone. Kicking off the final day of April, Wednesday, 30th, 9:30 and loose change. We are taking up S56 and that's relating to creating an Office of New Americans. We've done a good amount of testimony on this. So we have discussion and possible vote markup, but I believe that everyone at the table feels comfortable with the words currently on the page that the Senate sent over to us. So any discussion from the table right now on this?
I mean, I feel like it's pretty clear from the testimony and from the strong votes that arrived here and just the conversations we've had and just the current climate in general. It's really important for us to push this forward for now. And at least I feel comfortable that it's assessing the situation as opposed to just starting up a whole new thing immediately. And I am really strongly in favor of. So my thoughts.
All right, well, I guess we'll just get right to it then. Barring any further discussion, feedback, or proposals of amendment, I move that we find S56, an act relating to creating an Office of New Americans, favorable. And nothing else, no other comment, or call the roll?
Representative Boyden, yes. Representative Pincinel,
Yes.
Representative Morgan,
Yes.
Representative Hooper Burlington,
Yes.
Representative Compton,
Yes.
Representative Stone,
Yes.
Representative Hooper Randolph, Representative Nugent,
Yes.
Representative Waters Evans.
Yes.
Representative Byram,
Yes,
Representative Mingo,
Yes.
10-0-1.
and Rep Stone is the reporter. And this does have dollars attached to it for the members of the committees per diems. So it will be stopping at appropriations. They are aware, I've had conversations with them, they know it's coming. And I believe the dollars for that are being held in the budget. So, it seems like this thing's pretty well greased to keep moving. All right. That was a quick order of business.
We talked for a minute about our public hearing this
Please.
evening.
The table is yours, Madam Vice Chair.
We only have 6 folks signed up, and I think part of the issue is that as a general population, veterans tend to not want to ask for things for themselves because they always feel that other people need it more. So I think that might contribute a little bit to the small number who are signed up, but I think the folks that we're going to hear from will be very impactful and hopefully will help us and the speaker's office who requested that we have this hearing understand more of the needs for veterans in Vermont. So just a quick rundown, 4:00 is when our hearing starts in room 11 and it shouldn't last all that long. Someone had suggested giving more than 2 minutes since we only had 6 people signed up. So I'm agreeable to giving someone 4 minutes or 5. Morgan?
Are we gonna, if somebody shows up, are we gonna allow them to?
Yes,
You're
we
gonna let
will
them
at
talk?
the end.
I
Yes.
suspect you will, because I personally sent it to probably at least a dozen people, and I know fanned it out to others because I asked them to.
Okay.
But you're absolutely correct with your assessment. I think there's a lot of vets that, they, and I'm not, well, I guess I am, I'm talking about my people, but they, I guess, a little bit bragging on them in the sense of that they're, I don't know if bragging is the right word, but you're correct. They tend to be the pride factor of I'm good, I don't need anything weighs pretty heavy with a lot of veterans. So yeah, that's a pretty good assessment of they don't always come forward when they ought to. I see them at the VA. I've talked people into going, I think you ought to maybe try to do this, do that. No, I'm good, you know, but. So, you know, they're used to kind of the suck it up mentality and, but anyway.
I mean, we ran into some of this reluctancy to be open about issues when we were doing the burn pit registry. And that's just one example of the things that in my time here with the military and veterans affairs portfolio. So I recognize what the mindset and the mentality is. So, you know, I'm just hoping we can do what we can with the folks that were.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that we're amenable to, if others show, we'll let them gladly jump into the pitch in the mix.
As long as we can get their names and where they're from, so we can have an accurate record.
Sure. No, yeah, of
And,
course.
Rep Snell, you, offered to take notes, which will be great. Rep Boyden had agreed to call names on the list, so we can keep people moving. And we've got help from Senate GovOps. Their committee assistant is going to take the time now, but thank you for offering Representative Evans. Nugent, you had a question? Comment?
I just wanted to say also, I'm sure that this is. We're all thinking of this, but to highlight that this is also a chance for veterans to give us information that is helpful for us to do our job. So that encourages folks. It's really valuable information.
Definitely, and that's why I think all of us, I've gotten notes from just about everybody saying, I put this on my front porch forum, I put this on Facebook, I sent it out to my constituent list. So we've certainly done outreach. We've sent the notice to hundreds and hundreds of folks across Vermont. And we have the National Guard Caucus as well, sending it out, and some of the state level folks, like the Office of Veterans Affairs, others at the National Guard who sent it out to their lists of folks. We will get some good information. It's not,
I know it was sent out through the BBFW
oh, good,
organization as well.
great,
Apparently delegation something to all front forms.
great.
So we might get a lot of people.
Maybe these people just show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there was definitely like a lot of effort to push it out through various channels. So that I did recognize and I appreciate everybody's efforts in doing so. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that we have people coming in who did not formally sign up to speak, so. And we left the afternoon open after the floor, just to give folks, I just wanted to recognize also that we were going a little bit later in the day. So I left a gap in there to take care of, you know, personal stuff, constituent emails. Whatever. So that was a conscious decision for us.
I'll just add one thing on it. I mean, and it's classic. You talk to guys and gals that I knew in the business, and the exact words are, if you see some level of concern with it, their answer always is, I'm good.
Well, or someone else needs it more.
No, you're not. But I know better, but okay. Know the look.
Yeah,
See them sitting in the VA clinic. What they call it, the 1,000 miles there. Some of those people are pretty lost runners, but it's nothing to do, but anyway, I guess.
Any other discussion? We have stuff scheduled in about 20+ minutes. Unless anybody else has anything formal to discuss in the next few minutes here, we'll just go offline and reconvene.